The gift. We are drawing from an image, whatever image you want to use. You can choose your own, but I just want to go over like what we're going to be drawing for the painting. So when I'm going to go to draw this, I'm going to first look for the contour lines and the outline. So these angles. So I'm tracing over it. Let me get a brighter color here. Tracing over it because I want brighter or darker. I want you to be able to see the lines that you'd be looking for this drawing. So going around the outside edge. So think about these angles. These are totally vertical, horizontal, vertical, pretty much vertical, little curve. And then we've got these perspective lines of going back into space right here. We've got the angle of the paper. So those are important lines too. We've got the bow. So we've got some straight lines on the edge. Okay, like a straight line. A straight line. Here's another straight line. Okay. And we're just trying to simplify to make this drawing easier to see. And then I've got these diagonal kind of lines. I've got here, this diagonal, and this one. These are parallel. I've got this one is like a curve, but still. And this one gets pretty horizontal. Okay, we've got this curve, C curve. Then it curves all the way around, makes a loop. Alright. Curve, straight. And then got this outline here. Here's part of a fold in the bow. Curve. And here's another little loop shape. Here's a curve in the bow and the tie of the bow. And a little fold. Underside of that. Here's a little fold on the bow. And this is a little curve of the wrinkle, like this one here. Here's a wrinkle. Alright. And the back line, you can put it in, you don't have to. But the shadow shape is important here. Okay, so this is everything that I would draw to help me begin the painting. Here's the front edge of the box. It gets lighter right in there. Alright. I don't have to put a line there necessarily, but just be mindful of that. Okay, so when I go to draw, these are the lines that I'm going to use. But I want to get this in proportion, so I'm also going to fold this in half twice. So fold it in half sideways, fold it in half vertically, and this way I can have those quadrants. I'm going to start drawing with my quadrants. So I could have these lines going through so that I can see what I'm doing here. Let me see, because those folds are tough to see. So I have line going that way, line going through the middle, across. Well, this first one didn't come out very much. Let me do this a little bit more. Better. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to transfer this onto a canvas. And here's my canvas. I'm going to find the center of each side of this canvas. So I'll measure each side, like right along the side, and wherever the center is, I'm going to make a mark. So the center of this side is right here. So there's the center. So now I know generally what's going to go near that. So on this side, if I come in, this is where this part of the bow is going to go, right about here. Okay, so it's just helping me figure out my proportions. Okay, so I'm going to start this sketch with a pencil. Let me make my marks, my halfway marks now. I think this is a bit too tall.